What is up? I am Crypto Mason, and welcome back to the Crypto Mason YouTube channel. Shout out to the Gold Squad. We look for gold in every single aspect of our lives, and we always find it. Now today, we have a banger of a market update, folks. We have a Casper-related DApp going bankrupt. We're going to talk about the entire Casper situation. We're going to talk about LCX, which is a coin I've seen bubble up so much in popularity. We've been talking about it for over a year now. We're going to talk about Stellar having to delay their freaking smart contract upgrade, which is crazy. Karate token's going crazy. XYO is going crazy. We're going to talk about XRP, Bitcoin, where I think the market is going, everything. So drop a like on the video. If we hit 777 likes, we will do a 100 XRP giveaway. Let's start out with the Bitcoin chart because we are close to the monthly close. It is January 29. We're approaching the monthly close. So I have the Bitcoin monthly chart pulled up right here. And this is what it looks like. This is what it really looks like when you zoom out. Okay, this is from 2017 or August of 2017 until now. That's what the chart looks like. Okay, so you see a few opportunities where you could have bought in, right? Basically, this entire area, if you would have bought anything between 2017 and about September of 2020 and just held it, you would have made 3 times your money, right? If you would have bought anything, okay? So this is what it really looks like, and this is Bitcoin against Tether. We see this nice little double top kind of situation that we had happen back in 2021, but now we have this insane candle that's being created, or this is how the monthly is going to close, and we've been doing really good on the monthly candles, right? September was green or yellow on my chart. I use the patience.io candle colors. But, you know, September was green, October was green, November was green, December was green. Are we going to close green in January? And this is why I expect extreme volatility in the coming days here. Extreme volatility. We've already seen extreme volatility. Within this month, within January, we went almost to 50K and we went below 40K. That's insane, right? Big volatility has happened in January. So, you know, I expect some massive volatility going into the end of this month and just like a battle to get that green candle close or the red candle close, bulls versus bears. So that's what's going on in the larger, market. So that's what's going on in the larger market, like Bitcoin related. As far as altcoins go, we have SUI pumping again. I'm telling you, when this thing is red, just, you know, buy a bag. When SUI goes red, buy a bag because it's going to fly back up, in my opinion. Conflux, Manta, same thing. When that goes red, it seems to just randomly explode. Same thing with Say. These are some of the new coins. Ordi. Some of the new coins are ripping a lot. Now, Stellar. Okay, so Stellar's foundation is delaying the addition of smart contracts. Okay, and they found a bug. So a bug in the upgraded software identified on January 25 was deemed to pose little risk, but after robust feedback from the blockchain developers community, the Stellar Development Foundation is now recommending a delay beyond the January 30 target date. Okay, this is part of the Sorobon smart contract platform that was going live, or upgrade that was going live. So they're trying to say that it has little risk. They did, you know, have to push this out through CoinDesk here. So this hit all of the mainstream news, crypto news platforms. But Stellar can't be doing that, bro. You got to have your stuff on lock. Stellar's price action has been very disappointing. This is the daily chart. You can see, you know, we've kind of taken a hit ever since January started. It's been a bad month, right? 11% down on the month, minus 25% on the 6 month. Like, it hasn't been a good run for Stellar, right? Very disappointing price action for Stellar. Okay, but I'm still bullish. I'm still holding. I'm not buying any more Stellar anymore. It's just sitting in my long-term portfolio, ready to, my bags are packed for that. Now, let's talk about this XRP clip, and then we're going to get into some of the Hbar stuff, and then we'll go Algorand, Quant, and then Casper, and then XYO, and then some other altcoins that I have been loving. Also, shout out to anyone who watched the decoding video yesterday. Big shout out. We didn't talk about XRP in it, but I was doing some decoding on where the world is actually going. Let's take a look at what Brad Garlinghouse is saying in this clip. I love this clip. This is at Swell, and let's take a look.
Payment flow that might be going from dollar to Mexican peso, and you're holding a dollar, you're selling that dollar and buying XRP, you're moving that XRP across the XRP ledger to, let's say, Bitso, who's here in the audience today. You're selling the XRP and you're buying Mexican peso. By enabling that liquidity to move from dollar to peso in real time, you're changing how that oil is greasing the engine of correspondent banking. So for us, in a world of hype, in a world of experimentation, in a world where people talk about the opportunity and really the speculation of digital assets, we feel like XRP is the only digital asset really poised to solve a problem at scale, a global payments problem.
So he is saying XRP is the only asset that's poised to solve a problem at scale, which is a global payments problem. Now, I can already see the rebuttals on this, right? Like, for example, why the heck would you need to put it into XRP before it goes into the Mexican peso, right? Why does that need to happen? Well, it's because money is garbage. Money is so clunky and old, and the money system is so old that trying to send the US dollar into pesos to someone in Mexico, it's just annoying. Right? It takes too long. There's big fees. There's all of that. So with XRP, you eliminate all the fees. Now it's free to send money, right? Now it's free to send that value. And it's instantly there. There's no stupid wire transfer waiting 2 to 4 business days and all this dumb stuff, right? All of that stuff exists because the payment system is trash, right? XRP is directly upgrading that. Now, the next rebuttal you would have to that, which I also have to that, is, well, this can be done with any cryptocurrency that has enough volume, right? For example, Bitcoin. I mean, with Bitcoin, you kind of can't, because if I want to send you $10,000, there's going to be a fee on that, right? There's going to be like a $5, $10, sometimes even $20, $30 fee to send the Bitcoin to you. With XRP, it's $0. Like, it's literally 10 cents, like 5 cents to send that, right? Which is insane. But why can't this be done with something like Hbar, something with like Solana that has no fees, or BNB? The truth is, it can. It can. But BNB and Solana and even Hbar have not positioned themselves to be the global bridge currency. They're not saying that they are that. Their token is not for that. Whereas XRP was absolutely designed to be this one, right? This one that is the no man's land currency. It's not owned by any country. It's the global bridge currency that all the currencies can share liquidity with and flow through, right? That's why it makes sense. And that's a great clip to show people to understand this more. And really, this makes the value of exchanges go through the roof, right? Because if all the money in the world has to go through crypto exchanges, basically, or exchanges where XRP is on, it's pretty crazy. And I think eventually we'll have a currency pair, like XRP will have a trading pair against everything, right? Every single thing, even like oil and stuff and gold, which will be very cool. Now, let's get into the Hbar talk. Okay, so Hbar, if we go and look at the actual price of Hbar, we're still holding 7 cents, which I think is awesome for Hbar. We go to the 1 month, we're down 15%. We go to the 1 year, we're down, or we're up 7%. We've been holding this 7 cents pretty good. And that honestly might look like we've established a new support at 6 or 7 cents, basically at 7 cents, which is way better than 4. Okay. There's no reason this thing shouldn't be sitting 15, 20 cents, in my opinion. That should be the standard. Now, wanted to talk about H-Suite, bro, because H-Suite is up 400%. Now, I want you to put it in the comments if you got into H-Suite. This is a token that's on Hedera. We talked about the pre-sale over a year ago, or 1 year ago, May 6, 2022. Yeah, way over a year ago. May 6, 2022, I was showing you the H-Suite pre-sale, right? And shout out to you. Tell me if you guys got in, because you have made bank on this thing, right? Look at that yearly chart. Or sorry, look at the all chart right here. Look at the monthly chart, 400% in a month, right? Almost $200,000 of TVL, giant volume. So if you did make a couple, $20,000 on this, if you made $5,000 on this, you can take your profit, right? Because there's enough volume. I see a lot of people making tens of thousands of dollars on completely garbage coins that they can't even take the liquidity out because no one wants to buy that shit coin on the other end, right? Whereas H-Suite, there's buyers, there's people who want to buy it. Big shout out to H-Suite. That's just awesome that they are doing so good. Another Hbar token that's doing amazing is Karate Combat. Up Only Gaming, 152% on the month right here. And this is actually from the Karate Combat kickback at President Awesome's house. So he's the president of Karate Combat, and they held it at, his mom's house, which is even cooler. I don't know what they do for work or what businesses they own, but his mom's house is beautiful. Giant, like, mansion-looking thing, big enough to host a whole Karate Combat event. $7 million of karate was played on that event, and that was just a kickback at his house. They had Rick Ross appear there, right? They had Bradley Martin, Jeff Wittick, some of the big vlog people. They had Mike Malak. It was crazy, right? Like, they had giant people in the building. Here's Bradley Martin. They had Rick Ross as well. If we continue to scroll, I mean, have they hit Twitter with the clips yet? I don't think they've hit Twitter with the clips yet. They had the Island Boys as well. I don't like those two. They're weird, but... Oh, here's Ricky Rose. Here we go. Look at Rick Ross sitting in the throne. Big throne for Ricky Rose to watch the fights, which is super cool. They're doing amazing stuff. Token is up 222% in a year. Amazing, right? And just insanely bullish on them as well. Now, one of the actual tokens that I'm watching coming up on Hedera is DaVinci Graph. Okay, so DaVinci Graph is a partner of the channel. By the way, H-Suite, we were not a partner of the channel, but DaVinci Graph, we are a partner of the channel. They are doing their private sale on February 10. Now, this is a token built on Hbar as well. DaVinciGraph.io, premier token management suite on Hedera. You can buy their utility NFTs, and that's how you're going to get access to the private sale. So you have to buy the utility NFT to get access to the private sale. What they are is they are specializing in token locking, token vesting, token burning, and just overall token management suite. Big shout out to them. I will personally be trying to get in on this DaVinci token presale because I've been liking the Hbar tokens, right? I've been liking some of the people and projects that are building on Hbar. I just love to support some of these tokens. We got Galaxy, we got H-Suite, Dovu on here. At this point, man, shout out Grelf, man. They've been going ham too. I do not support meme coins on Hedera, but at this point, I see them everywhere, right? Everywhere I look, they're there. I hope they clip that and put it on their Twitter. So DaVinci token, DaVinci Graph is one of the ones I'm watching. DaVinciGraph.io. You can check them out as well. I haven't got into many XRP tokens, right? Like, there's no, like, I don't know. Xspector is good. Sologenic, these are the tokens that I'm in, kind of related to the XRP ecosystem. Corium as well. but nothing stands out to me yet. Now, let's talk about Algorand. Algorand's CEO account was continuously hacked. Like, bro, come on. Stop getting hacked. They got hacked like 4 times within like 24 hours. Was tweeting some racial slurs. This guy was tweeting just crazy stuff like buy Ethereum, don't buy Algorand. He was telling Algorand people they're poor. It was just crazy. In terms of price action, we did see some little dumps happening here. Dude, Algorand, I'm waiting. I don't think, in my opinion, this is not a true support that was created at 14.8. I do not think that is a support that's going to last. I think we're going to go even further down on Algorand. If I'm wrong, I don't care. If I'm right, I also don't care because I'm holding Algorand for the long term. I simply want to get in low, and if you zoom out, you're going to see the real deal, what's going on, right? If you zoom out, look at how unserious this now looks, right? Because you could get in here, and, we've reached heights of crazy heights for Algorand. Now, will we reach those again? That is the real question. I do believe we can reach, $1 on Algorand. I think $1 is easily possible. Which would be good, right? That would give you a giant return on your token there. Quant needs to be talked about as well because this has been in a continuous downtrend. We got a perfect bounce off $100. If you longed on $100, you once again are in massive profit here, depending on your leverage and your capital size. That $100 is like a manufactured support level. It just looks too perfect all the time. It just bounces perfectly off of that. That's all I really got to say about Quant. Let's move on to Casper. So what happened with Casper? Okay, so nothing happened with Casper. That's what I want to get out of the way first. This doesn't even really relate to Casper. This is a single application, IPWE, okay, IPWE, IPWE. They never launched due to their finances. Apparently, IPWE kept all internal information from their partners, IBM and Casper Labs. If IPWE does not restructure, survive, and deploy this mint, many will continue to call Casper a rug pull. Okay? Casper is not a rug pull right now. The chart kind of looks like it, right? This does look like a horrible, horrible chart. Even when you put it on log scale, it still looks bad. Where's the VC pump, right? Like, where's the manufactured pump? It's like they forgot to do it. Where's the pump we're waiting for? I guess you kind of get these ones, right? But where's the giant one that actually sticks out on your chart? It's like they didn't do it, right? It's like they launched the token. They got all the early investors to sell at $1, and then boom, they're way down. So where's the pumping, okay? And I'm not one to complain about token value of these long-term coins, Like Casper is just a long-term coin. I will announce right here that I have stopped buying more Casper. I'm simply sitting on my bags. It's kind of in that category of XRP now where I'm just not buying anymore. I'm just sitting on it. Now, okay, this is only related to IPWE. So they have failed. They have actually went bankrupt. And there's a lot of different intricacies of this news. But the bottom line is Casper didn't know that they were filing for bankruptcy. And while it's disappointing, this does not affect Casper. Okay, so this is one of the, in the team, speaking from the team in their Telegram, they also said they've had this happen before. This has not been good news, but the reaction may be overblown. And I think the reaction is overblown as well. I think as soon as people saw some kind of bad news with Casper, they were quick to just throw in the terrible price action on top of it, even though we've had a decent year, right? We've had a decent year up and down, still back to where we started at the start of the year, but they were quick to throw that in and kind of get disappointed in Casper. But, that's my thoughts. I have changed something based off this, though. Based off seeing how focused on money and returns the community is, after this, after not being able to handle one piece of bad news that well, I've changed my stance. I'm not buying anymore, but I'm sitting on a bag. And actually, this leads me to my next tweet right here. It makes it 100 times easier to long-term hold crypto coins when they are staked and earning you more tokens every single day. This is why I stake my long-term Hbar and Casper. So Hbar I'm staking with Hashpack, and Casper I'm staking with our Gold Squad validator node. So if you want to learn how to stake your Casper, I do have a tutorial. Okay, so if you go to the goldsquad.io website, you can head over here and click on Stake with Us in the top right. And then you're going to be led to this document showing you exactly how to stake. We own 2 nodes, one on Corium and one on Casper. And boom, you can get your Casper staked. Now, let's talk about XYO a little bit here. XYO has had a massive run-up. Now, you guys may not believe me, but I've had this line drawn for a while, and that played out perfectly, right? It heads to a point, and boom, the massive explosion happens right after. I'm bullish on XYO for the long term. I would wait if you're trying to get in now. Honestly, kind of looks good, though. Kind of looks good. This thing has random pumps, okay? You're supposed to get in when they let you get in. And when they let you get in is when it randomly goes to 2 or 3 again, and then you can get in. Now, look how manufactured this looks, right? Like, this whole section looks the exact same as this, right? Like, this looks the exact same. Like, it's kind of weird, okay? It's kind of weird. But if this follows what this did, this is probably going to come down again and let you guys get in, right? Or at least to 4.7 there. So I will be waiting to see what happens with that. Now, let's talk about Satoshi VM. This is a huge thing that happened as well. Satoshi VM had some drama with Ape Terminal. Grown men acting like emotional, greedy little girls. Like greedy. Like people, they just want to launch a project and make millions and then dump it, right? And then take other people's shit. Like, nobody's solid in this game, right? These people are so unsolid, it's unbelievable. They all just are desperate to make 5 million, make 2 million quick. They just want it quickly now. I want 2 million. Let me launch some bullshit projects and make 2 million. Now, that's not to call Satoshi VM a bullshit project. However, they've been called out massively. And full disclosure, I'm an early investor with my own money into Satoshi VM. That means I took money from my bank account and gave it to them because I believed in the project. And now what happened? We're down 53% in 7 days, right? My tokens are still vesting. I still have to wait for my tokens to get unlocked. And that's how it works. If you didn't know that, influencers, if you build a social presence in Web3, there's going to be projects that come to you. They want your money. They want you to invest in them early in the seed round and the private rounds. And then they want you to talk about the project. And it just makes sense, right? It's a strategic partner that you're bringing on for your project. They give you money and they talk about your project. It's just a win-win. So now I'm being more critical of Satoshi VM because we're at $4.20, right? The team now has to deliver. They have to actually do something good here, okay? They have to prove everyone wrong and actually make something great. I believe they're still in testnet. Now, let's talk about where you can do your crypto taxes. We're getting into the sponsored section today. CoinLedger is the #1 place. Click the link in the description. Start getting your account set up for tax season, right? The earlier, the better. The earlier you know how much you have to pay, the better, right? Because then you can start saving for it. So click the link in the description. Sign up for CoinLedger. Get your accounts synced. You can sync your Binance, your Coinbase, all of your exchanges, import all your trading files, and it makes it a very, very easy process. This is not just for Canadians. This is for everyone. So go sign up. for CoinLedger. And this is going to help you generate those tax forms that you do need, right? It's crucial that you do your crypto taxes. So sign up. They've got integrations with tons of different exchanges. Even your MetaMask, your DeFi wallets can connect to this. Look, we're just scrolling through hundreds of integrations there. They've got NFT as well. Free portfolio tracking. They're an official TurboTax partner. So if you're in Canada, that is great for you. Awesome. And you do not pay for this until you actually use it. So you can go in there, not pay anything, check everything out, and then, when you need it, you can use it. Now, let's talk a little bit here about USP. Okay, so USP, you guys already know what it is. They allow you to start investing in real estate in less than 5 minutes from anywhere with as little as $1. So this is fractional real estate. I'm personally down the rabbit hole on real estate right now. I'm researching a lot. We're looking at new houses and stuff. So I'm researching a lot, but fractional real estate is very, very cool. It saves you that headache of being a landlord. They're currently on, this is the only way you can get it right now. They're on L-Bank. Okay, so sign up for L-Bank. Get you some USP if you would like. This is a security token, and it's very fresh, right? It's very new, only about $60,000 of 24-hour volume. But you can get in right now for 1.94, okay? Very, very nice. And they're doing a public raise soon as well. So big shout out to USP. Go follow them on Twitter as well. They're posting a lot of educational stuff on security tokens, real world assets, awesome stuff. So that is all we've got for today's video. Drop a like and comment. Join the Gold Squad Discord. Join the Patience Discord as well. I love every single one of you, and goodbye.
Free.